After the second video about animation mistakes in Frozen, we're back with the third one. Personally, I like Frozen 2 better than the first movie, so this was the most enjoyable video to edit among all the animation mistake videos I've created for Frozen. The first animation mistake occurs at the beginning of the movie. After King Agnar tells the story of being saved during the conflict in their kingdom, Elsa and Anna become more curious and start questioning the power of the enchanted forest. Their conversations lead their mother, Queen Iduna, to sing to teach them about the magic spirits. Anna quickly falls asleep while listening to the song, and in this particular scene, we see Iduna carrying her. Take a close look at the dolls in the background, because when Queen Iduna later carries Elsa in her arms, one of the dolls changes its position and appears in front of the window. The next animation mistake happens during Olaf and Anna's singing. In the previous animation mistake video, we saw that Olaf found a leaf while having a picnic with Anna and enjoying the weather. During the scene transitions, the leaf kept appearing and disappearing. It turns out that this problem persists while they continue singing. In the next scene, you'll see the example I've included. The third animation mistake appears when Elsa joins in the singing. As the song progresses, we see the whole family gathering in the square. After Kristoff sings his lines, Anna continues the song. Elsa and Anna come together in the middle of the crowd and run to each other for a hug. But there's a problem here. Do you see the woman I pointed out with the arrow? The people around her change in the next frame. We're moving on to the fourth animation mistake. Back in the castle, after they finish singing their lines, they play a game that involves making their partners guess the movie they chose, using only gestures and hand signs. During Elsa's turn, she hears the whistle calling for her. Afraid of ruining everything again, she stops playing and leaves the room. As the others leave, Kristoff decides it's the perfect opportunity to propose marriage to Anna. However, within 2 seconds, if you look closely, there's a quick change in Kristoff's outfit on his chest. But this scene contains another problem, which is the fifth mistake. As I mentioned, Elsa hears the sound calling her and decides to stay in the room to calm herself down. Seeing this, Anna gets sad, thinking Elsa left suddenly. While tidying the room, we see paper pieces on the ground. When Elsa was playing the game, there were 7 paper pieces. In the next scene, there are 6. 1 is missing. After Elsa follows the sound calling her, she starts singing the phenomenal song Into the Unknown. When she finishes, she realizes she has reawakened the spirits, which is not good. Abnormalities occur in the kingdom, causing citizens to worry. They gather in a safe place, and trolls visit to understand what's happening. During the scene where Elsa speaks, Kristoff's reindeer, Sven, disappears between 2 shots. Where could he have gone? Elsa and Anna realize they need to find the cause of the conflict between the communities. Problems have arisen with the spirits, who are unhappy with how people live under these circumstances. Sven, Kristoff, Olaf, Anna, and Elsa find the enchanted forest, which is shrouded in fog. To test its safety, Kristoff and Sven try to enter first, but it doesn't work. Later, Elsa and Anna decide to enter holding hands, and it works. However, during their attempt, Olaf, Kristoff, and Sven are nowhere to be seen. Where did they go? Inside the enchanted forest, Anna observes everything and talks to Kristoff. Kristoff, who lost his chance to propose earlier, tries again, but his awkward way of expressing himself leads to another failure. As Anna speaks and holds her bag, there's a noticeable change. It disappears in the next scene. Suddenly, Olaf gets lost in the forest. Meanwhile, one of the spirits begins stalking him. As Olaf tries to stay calm while searching for Anna and Elsa, a small chameleon starts scaring him. As this progresses, Olaf begins examining his surroundings for clues about what's stalking him. He peers into a large hole visible from the outside. However, after that scene, the hole disappears entirely. Olaf becomes increasingly scared after seeing a creature in the sea and starts running. Later, he falls into a giant footprint. When he falls, his carrot nose gets pushed inside his head. Look closely at this detail. After getting up, Olaf fixes his nose. However, when he fell, his carrot nose was stuck much deeper, but after he stood up, only the tip was inside. The next mistake happens when the team discovers the wind spirit, which reveals answers from the past. After examining them, they search for a loud sound in the forest. To protect themselves, Anna grabs a sword from one of the ice statues. They retreat cautiously and go backwards between two statues. But there is a problem here. When the camera zooms out, one of the statues is positioned farther away than it should have been. Next, focus on Anna's sword. The patterns and shape on the sword face outward to the left according to the camera. But when the camera zooms in, the designs are mirrored to the right. Did you notice that? After Elsa proves herself to the Northuldra people by befriending the lizard, Yelena, their leader, approaches her. Behind Yelena are Honeymaren and Rider Natura, who are amazed by Elsa's powers. As the conversation progresses, Ryder and Kristoff get to know each other. But between shots, these two characters are farther from the women, even though they didn't move. How is that possible? Ryder and Kristoff take time to practice Kristoff's marriage proposal to Anna. While planning with the reindeer, Kristoff mistakes a silhouette for Anna. Thinking it's her, he proposes, only to realize it's Yelena. During the proposal, Ryder throws flowers to create a romantic atmosphere, but in the next shot, the flowers disappear. Where did they go? After Elsa pushes Anna and Olaf into the river using an ice boat, they quietly pass the Earth Giants without attracting attention. On the ice boat, Olaf expresses his frustration at Elsa for deceiving them. Anna holds his arm, and his fingers point toward her. But in the next shot, Olaf's fingers suddenly point toward himself. How is that even possible? Back at the sea, Elsa prepares to follow the voice that has been calling her. She removes her jacket, ties her hair, and runs to the water. At the start, a rock can be seen on the ground, and Elsa even places her jacket on it. However, when she starts running, the rock is nowhere in sight. In a critical moment, Anna decides to destroy the bridge to calm the spirits and restore harmony. She remembers the Earth Giants and uses them to execute her plan. One giant throws a massive rock at one side of the bridge, but it doesn't break completely. When another rock is thrown, the bridge collapses entirely. How can a second rock, the same size, destroy what the first couldn't? We're nearing the final animation mistake. At the end of the movie, Anna becomes Queen of Arendelle. When she wears her crown and appears before the crowd, the audience applauds her. But there's a small detail. When comparing the scenes, you'll notice that some individuals in the crowd have changed positions. And that's it, guys! These were all the animation mistakes in Frozen 2. We finished the series of animation mistake videos for the Frozen movies. What do you think about them? Let me know in the comments. Plus, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your thoughts below. See you in the next one. Take care!